everybody, let's create another look using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Cotton Candy Queen eyeshadow palette. You already know I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base to prime the eyes, but I'm mixing the shade Fair and White to get something that's still a little bit of a flesh tone, but really, really light. So I'm totally cheating today using the e.l.f. Line and Define eye tape. I was feeling a little lazy, and I just don't want to have to clean up the edges and get them straight. But for today's eyeshadow look, we're gonna start with the deepest shade first, and that is the shade Taste Test Me. So we're gonna go really dark purple on the outer corner. And I'm applying this to the outer half of the crease only. With the darkest purple now added on, I want to add on the darkest blue for the inner corner. So that shade is Cotton Candy Party. I think this is probably my favorite matte shade in the palette. I just love me some blue, and this is a beautiful, gorgeous sky blue. My favorite blue is more like an electric blue, but this still hits home. And sparing no pigment, I'm packing the crap out of this blue into the inner corner. I mean, I want this to be the bluest blue that's ever been blued. You can't tell me that's not an amazing blue. You know, this is probably very faux pas for this palette, but I feel like a black would be a perfect addition to this color story. It would probably turn it like a little more gothic pastel, but that could still be fun. Oh, now I'm just imagining like a dark version of this palette, like a grungy version, all the same shades, but just a deeper color story, kind of like the Primal palette from Midas Cosmetics. That sort of depth to it. I think that would be amazing. Ah, that blue is phenomenal. Oh, I love that. Okay, this is where I'm sort of at a loss. I don't know for sure if I want to take a blue and carry it down on top of the purple and blend the purple into blue up toward the brow bone, or if I want to reach into the pinks or yellows and sort of change it completely. I'm kind of digging the blue and purple combo. Like, it looks pretty cute, but the only other blue is the super light confetti sky. So I would be blending this super dark purple into a super, super light blue, but then also this blue would be able to blend out into that light blue. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and use Confetti Sky, both as the shade to blend out Cotton Candy Party in the inner corner and to blend out Taste Test Me on the outer corner. I'm not gonna lie, that already looks kind of neat. Looks like I just stuck some snow on top of the overall look. So using my micellar water and a pointed cotton swab, I'm going to cut out the crease. You could actually even just grab your eyeshadow base at this point, cut your crease and set it with powder, and this would still be a gorgeous look. Having just a nude lid on top of this pastel purpley blue gorgeousness, it would be perfection. But I can't stop there. Now that I've cut everything out, this is definitely not a halo. But you know what? It's still really pretty, so I don't care. To fill the base in, I'm still using the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base, but I'm only using the shade White this time. I just really want those shimmers to pop, and they usually do on white. Based on our previous experience using the Cotton Candy Queen collection. And here I'm using the Sigma E62 no! brush to apply white eyeshadow base all over my arm and clothes. This brush is fantastic for cut creases. It's got that super sharp edge and it's slightly angled so you can get right in this inner corner. You know, the only thing I don't like about this brush is the moment it's not new anymore, it doesn't make as clean of a line. The bristles, I guess when you wash it, some of the bristles just come out a little bit further and it creates some issues sometimes. It's still workable. I mean, obviously I'm still making a straight line, but it sure is a lot cleaner when you first get the brush. And for this look, you could totally not even cut the crease. You could just leave the blue and the purple right up against your crease and then just fill the lid with shimmer. It's not a necessity. I just really want that clean line. With the lid filled with base and tacky, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding shimmers. I'm gonna use the shade Brain Candy in the inner corner. Now I want to apply these in a way that the pink in the middle will end up looking more like a tornado, like a little funnel kind of shape. Who knows if that's actually what we'll achieve in the end, but that is what I want to go for. Oh, I just can't get over this blue. Oh, that's so freaking pretty. For the center part of the lid, I'm using the shade Frosting Fun for my reflective, gorgeous pink. And with this one, I'm gonna make sure that the placement starts at the point that I'm going to end, if that makes sense, so that I can sort of gauge it on both sides together at the same time. So that's the extent of the length crossways. I'm just going down in a V shape toward the center of the lid. Beautiful. Can you see that? Ooh, now you can, but I'm not keeping it that dark. This time I kind of feel like I'm getting ready for a gender reveal party. Honestly though, this is the perfect palette to get ready for a gender reveal party. That is just too beautiful. Okay, I'm kind of loving this so far, just as much as the first look we created. The second look I was kind of meh about, but this look is getting there. And finally, for the outer corner, I'm using the shade Gourmet Glory. It's a gorgeous reflective pastel purple. I love that there were actually 3 good shades to use for this. That way the lid could tie into the crease, and they're all super light pastel versions, but still super metallic. I mean, it fit my needs literally exactly. Oh, she's so cute. And see, now that I put that pink there in the center, this purple can literally just fill the outer V, and that's the only spot that the eyeshadow base hasn't been filled on, so it's perfect. And for the very last shade, I'm using Sugar Climax, and that's gonna be the brow bone highlight. I know, kinda crazy to choose yellow for this look for the brow bone highlight, but I don't really have another shimmer to choose that's light enough, so this is the one. You know, honestly, that one's kind of perfect because the reflect in it is so white that it's kind of hard to tell that it's a yellow at first anyway. Wow, the intensity is real. With the brow bone highlighted with yellow, that is the very last step of the eyeshadow. I think I'm actually gonna add a black wing just along the lash line and then to flip out this outer corner, but other than that, that's it for the eye look. Just after I did yesterday's eye look, unboxing Ipsy, which you should see that the next video, I believe. I used the Too Faced Killer Liner in black, and I was obsessed with the black eyeliner and the black tight lining, so I'm just feeling that energy today, and I think it would look really good right up against this pastel look. But you'll see that when I come back with the finished look right now. The face makeup is done and we are now back with the finished look. I had to come back and film this outro really quick because my eye is watering like crazy. Both of my eyes are watering like crazy, and it's making my eyeliner run so bad in this inner corner. So I had to capture it in the moment while we could see the finished look before all of that eyeliner bled completely in the front of the eye look. But other than that part of the eye look, I love this yet again. I feel like it was relatively easy to get to the end, and like I said before, you don't actually have to make it a cut crease before you put those shimmers on the lid, and it still will make a beautiful look. So obviously, all in all, I love it so much, but let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. You guys know that I'm always hanging out down there with you just talking, so let's talk. And if you enjoyed this video, it would mean the world to me if you wanted to give me a thumbs up just to let me know that you did. Also, if you like this look, pre-eyeliner running, and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!